Okay. No, I was gonna do Clara today. Which, I haven't, oh, we're like way off the screen. Alrighty. Well, I have to fix that. 'Cause for some reason, my game, you can't move the window. Ooh, we're definitely buying those. Prices look, oh, this is still day 4, so we're gonna have to, finish out day 4. Which I said I would do off, but then when I decided to start today, I decided I'm gonna do a little bit of running around and then I'll sleep, before we start day 5. Oh, I guess it's 8:30 in the morning in the game, so... I guess we bring it down like that. Is that gonna do it? Whoops, I didn't buy these hazelnuts and I definitely want them. I guess I'll buy the bread, it's cheap and we have a lot of cash, so... This is Clara, right? Yeah. Is this not the right save? Because it's not after 8. Don't tell me I didn't save the game. Okay, my most recent save is before this one. Did I go back and do something and say I was going to redo it? Maybe. Maybe. But this one's actually done, so, yeah, because there's the gun, we have less money, so... This is definitely, our end day save. Oh, yeah, that's right, I went back and, did, Griff's conversation. And I said I would start back from this one, so... yes, it is 8:30 in the morning. We just scored a bandage. For some reason, my viewers tab is still not working. Okay. Hello, whoever just dropped in on us. Whoa, I'm gonna sell the rifle ammo, I don't want it. I have a lot of Maridorm, but I'll wait. Knives I have to sell. Wow, they're only $7.20 today. I should wait till tomorrow, but I'm gonna get rid of them because I need to keep knives out of my inventory. And I'm waiting to sell the Atorphine until it costs more. Yeah, selling a Schmauder for 3,600 would be a crime. An absolute crime. Oh, I never even checked to see if the game was centered, and it is, thankfully, so... Hello, whoever just came in. I started up a little later today because I had to go out. I have no idea which, I should just do an extra stuff day. Just run around and do nothing for 2 hours. I don't know if I could even do nothing for 2 hours. Real life hours. The park isn't infected today. Sure, it will be tomorrow. I'm like absolutely positive. I'm surprised that didn't hurt falling from that distance. I'm just gonna do a little bit of running around. I know our exhaustion meter is getting up there, so even though I don't like it, I might do a double sleep today. We don't have to get that many items in this playthrough. We already have a ton of money, so... Ugh, those hazelnuts are gone. That's like painful. Like worthy of tears. Our hazelnuts just be gone. I did almost save over my final Harrowspec save from yesterday. That would have been worthy of tears, let me tell you. Okay. Just running around to all the shops really quick. That's my first order of business. And then I might loot 1 or 2 houses after I sleep. I don't need to buy all the bread. It's not that cheap today. And I already have a bunch. Oops, I'm getting tangled in my cord here. Rip my headset off my head. Hello, whoever just popped in. We're just doing a little bit of running around before sleeping and getting into our next day. Reputation is very high. Can't worry about her. I don't know what it is, but I know that I can't live without her. Don't know what it is. Have to be a reason anyway. 6,000 for the repellent coat. And no needles so far. Tell you the wildest of tales, my friend the giant in traveling sands. Tell you all the times that I failed, the years all behind me, the stories exhale. And well, I was debating with myself earlier if I wanted to play, because my original idea was to play the horror specs day 5 first, and when I looked at my saves and when I was about to start, I was just like, no way am I playing that day today. So that's the one where we ended in the jail the last time, and I just wasn't feeling it. Okay. I only have one lockpick. I guess I could get a second one. I can always sell it. Son, I am not everything you thought that I would be. Every story I have told is part of me. What just happened? I am not infected. What is that? Are you kidding? We're gonna go raid a bunch of plague houses because we are infected. Not sure when that happened, but it's real. I didn't save before going in here, so hopefully there's some good stuff. I'm surprised breaking into a house doesn't drop your reputation. I feel like it should. Making a choice to live like this. Hello. I'm infected apparently. I think this was one of the playthroughs where I thought that I had gone into a cloud or something, and then saw that I didn't have anything, but it looks like I am actually infected, and there it is, this little tiny red sliver of infection, of sadness, of wasting a powder later on in the day. So we're gonna use it to our advantage, and we're going to raid some plague houses today and make use of our already being infected. I'll bite. I can always sell the shotgun shells. The shotgun shells sell for slightly higher than the rifle bullets do. Look at all these girls to trade with. Oh, I should check what other powder items I have. So I do have hazelnuts, and I have a flower. So that's 3, 9. So I don't quite have enough for 3 powders. Lady. Lady really likes the stove. Wow, we didn't really get that much in here. Wow, hello. A single yellow tablet. Thank you. That was magical. A flower, not bad. Now we have enough for 3 powders. There was really not that much in this house. That's really unfortunate. I think people running around in fear throughout the house should also inspire people to punch you in the face. Just my thought. Can't believe I saved that. Because there was nothing in this house. I didn't get any food or anything. I can just keep trading for Meridorm. I don't know why, but I can do it. I can sell them, and someday when they are worth something for some extra cash that I probably won't ever need because we're playing as Clara and they don't expect you to ever use your cash for any reason. Walk around in the land. How is your playthrough of Pathologic going? Hello, whoever just popped in. We're running around doing nothing right now. Because it's, oh, it's 11. That's better than 8:30 still, so I'm just gonna run around and be silly for a little while. We're having a little joke day. We should. Just 2 hours of nothing. Doing side stuff. That would be fantastic. Meh, meh. I think we were back here today, weren't we? Humph. Oh yeah, I love doing slow playthroughs, talking to everybody. Doing everything. I could do a locked house or two. Is that a thug during the day? I guess it is a locked district. We could go, dispatch him. Take care of him. Oh, that one was totally my fault. Goes and kills some guards so I can get some bandages. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's fun to play them all side by side. I always enjoy doing that. Horospecs Day 1. There is a lot to do. Oops, there's a rat. It's definitely fun going through and talking to everybody through every text line that they have. I guess I can go to the one shop that's... whoops. Don't want to miss a needle. Oh, I should probably talk to all these guys, see if they have anything good. There's something good. I don't need to trade for food yet. Yeah, Bachelor Day 1. It's another one that like can accidentally take you a long time too if you aren't paying attention to the main quest. But just like the amount that you see the other characters is very different. Bachelor Day 1, you want to focus on making sure that you get a ton of bread, dried fish, and the smoked meat, which is a typo they did not fix for this HD version. And in Barak's Day 1, you want to focus on getting as much brown twire you can so you can not take as much time on Day 2 for Andre's quest. Even though I usually end up doing Maria's side instead so you can get the cash and not lose out on 10 brown twire. 10 is just too much of anything to get rid of. I always skip Notken's quest asking for 10 mixtures as well. It's just a little too much. Yeah, I just noticed that my stream is in the red zone. I'm already infected, so it doesn't matter if this rat gets me. Yes, I'm infected, so I'm gonna go raid some plague houses today. After we sleep. Which I'm going to sleep after I've gone to all of the shops that I'd like to go to. The best of food and all the tailor shops. Looking for any spare nuts that are being sold and any needles. All for trading. And then Clara Day 1, in comparison, you just have so much time. Clara every day, you just have so much time. Hence us running around doing nothing for like the first half hour here. Yeah. We're in the green right now, so stream should be, good. Cause the one day when it was bad, we had some storms. I don't know why it was bad. Was it yesterday that it just dropped at one point? Well, I'm not really sure why that happened. I think my internet just cut out. But, well, mashed potatoes and ramen sounds pretty good. That's for sure. I'm not really sure where I'm headed right this second. I would like to get into some plague houses, so maybe I'll do that back here. I'm gonna go into Ospina's really quick, and I will sleep and then save. I'll be sure to use a Meridorm. Read this trash can really quick. Yeah, I didn't do my RPG Maker stream again today. I was out for a while, so I had to start a little late today. But I'll definitely do some more of that tomorrow. Should double check that I finished all the quests. Alright. Not the button I wanted to press. We will sleep that full 6 hours. And we still have 6 more hours of this day. Our infection is a little bit higher, but not by that much. We're gonna go raid some plague houses. Yeah, mashed potatoes and ramen. Not together in the same thing, but it just popped up and it sounds pretty good. That's a lot of carbs, but we don't care. This is the house that Haruspex was in. We'll put on our gloves. We'll take these drugs. We might want to take those drugs at some point. Maybe take a lemon. I don't know. Our hunger meter's up a little bit, so we'll eat that. Then we'll drop another save. Did we already go through this house pretty thoroughly? I don't think I did, but... Oh yeah, I couldn't pick that up before. Yeah, this was the house that the Haruspex was in. We don't care per se if we get hit by too many plague clouds, but I probably have an upper limit of about 5 for when I'd want to stop raiding plague houses and instead take my powder and pretend I was never infected. Whoops. I'm not going to walk straight into plague clouds. So, but I'm not going to fret if I do hit one. Whoops, I need all of those. Oops, don't get stuck on stuff. A twire grows back here, but I don't see one, so... Okay, the layout for these houses is not conducive to finding items, so I'm not going to go into those 2 houses. Yeah, yeah, that's a lot of lockpicks if it was regular. You probably got a ton of items. That's pretty fantastic. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say about ramen though. When you get the ramen that's a little bit not like the really cheap ramen, but you get some slightly better ramen and make it with some meat and eggs. and a bunch of cut up vegetables. It's fantastic. Especially if you steam the vegetables or something beforehand, so you have a good vegetable broth to cook the vegetables in, the noodles rather, in. Then it can be pretty fantastic. Like when you go to a ramen shop or something. And you have something, when they do the pork ramen's a favorite. Do pork and eggs. Free gloves. Hello, sir. Don't punch me to death. Yeah, I don't need food. Did I go in this one? Did I? Oh my goodness. Getting stuck on stuff is stupid. Didn't go in this one. Needles. Fantastic. Alright, so I've been in all these. How far does this infection district go this way? These are not infected houses, those look like locked houses, so whoops. I'm gonna head this way to some of these houses back here. Spina. Oh, looks like we're out of the infected area again. Yeah. That was a really lazy plague cloud. Oh, nice. Those first aid kits cost a lot of money if you save them for later game. I think food is probably the most profitable thing you can find in a house, because it's definitely necessary. Like, you can do without a first aid kit, but you can't do without food. And then you don't have to buy the food. I just thought it was interesting that you only ever find like 2 or 3 coins in houses as well. I mean, it's already profitable just to like find food so you don't have to buy food, but interesting that someone would keep like 2 coins in a cupboard. Like, that idea is just a little silly. Here's a drawer with a handful of change. Yes, turned everyone into murderers. And looters. It's the most optimal way to play the game. It really just is. Even if you might feel a little bad about it. Because I definitely didn't start out, when I was first playing, I didn't loot houses or kill people either as Daniel, but then as Barack, oh my goodness, did I murder a lot of people. So very many people. Boots and a lemon. Oops. No, plague cloud. Alright, that barely hit my infection meter, so I'm okay with this. not sure if I want to throw the boots on. I have a pair of gloves on. I don't know why. Oops! That one I walked into on accident. I might just sell the boots outright. Let's go upstairs. Why not? Cries. I usually don't go upstairs in plague houses because you get stuck on a lot of stuff and sometimes it's not fruitful at all. Can pick that up. You almost always get hit by a plague cloud on the second floors of places. It's a lot more difficult to dodge, especially once you get into a stairwell going up or down. I didn't find that much up here either, so that kind of is sad. Okay, we're onto a third floor. I kind of want to find something. Oh, jeez, am I stuck? My infection is starting to get considerably higher. My vision is starting to get not so good. And there are a lot of stationary plague clouds up here. I think this is my last. Okay, I'm gonna head back down and hopefully not get so infected that we die or anything. Not that it's so high right now, but okay. Alright, now our infection is as high as our immunity should be. So okay, he's letting us leave the infection district, so that's good. 8:30 we've got. I want to sell a bunch of these things, and then I might sleep for the rest of the day. We'll do the end of the day video, and then I'll try and get through her. I think there are only 3 quests today. We'll get through them pretty quick. I don't think it's another day that will end at 8:30 in the morning, but it won't be a super long day again. I might run around the whole day infected, just oh, I wish I was selling those knives on a different day. I could wait till tomorrow and the price will go up. I'm definitely gonna wait on the boots because my clothing slots are not going to fill up anytime soon. Which I should take those gloves off. Whoops. Oh, they're still at 96%, so that means they'll still sell considerably. 705. They'll sell for more tomorrow. Okay. Like I said, I'm still going to hold off on selling some stuff. I'm gonna hold off on taking my powder as well. Yeah, the boots are a very nice find. Oh, nice. Yeah, it is interesting that they leave bed sheets all about in the infected houses, but it's definitely pretty eerie looking. I don't know if they were like, if the idea is that they were like trying to clean their clothes, because you know, like after you've been sick, like they always say like you should wash all your like sick bed sheets that you've been coughing into and your pillowcase and blankets and all that to like get rid of all your sick germs, help you not relapse. But it's definitely interesting. Scary ghosty bed sheets. Oh, look at that, another gold ring. Could I have any more than I have right now? I don't think I think usually as Clara, I pick up more gold rings than I have any business ever holding, and I think it's because they want you to be able to get lockpicks at basically any time, but it's still ridiculous how many gold rings I pick up as Clara. I do want it. I will use one hook because I'll be able to run around tomorrow and get more hooks, so... Oh yeah, I was gonna run by somebody's house and sleep. So I'm gonna go to Capella's because she's the closest to blah 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 blah. The theater.
It's hard for us to believe in things that lie outside of our scope.
Have you forgotten something? We've just discussed all there was to discuss. I don't remember that. When was it? Just now, really? Okay. I might actually want to take my powder now before I sleep. Oh yeah, I had mixtures that I could have taken. Could take some of the... Oh, look at that! In this copy of the HD version, they are still neomesinum and monomesinum. That's what they were in the original. But in, my friend has a more updated... because this copy of the HD version is, older. And it's not hooked up to the internet or anything like a Steam copy is. This one I just bought on like a third-party site, and it's just on my computer. It's not like attached to Steam and the internet, so I'm sure they've since updated the HD version since my friend bought it very, very recently. So his copy has a few different words here and there, which is interesting. His are definitely, they're monomesine and neomesine, where these ones are closer to the older version, the original version. I'm gonna take another Meridorm, and my exhaustion went down from when I last looked at it. I swear it was like a little higher, unless I was looking at my infection. Well, we are going to sleep. I'm going to take a Meridorm, which will increase our exhaustion considerably, and then I'm going to sleep like 3 hours. Oh yeah, I was thinking of taking a powder. My health went down from the
night has
plague,
come.
that's right.
The most pressing endeavors of the day were fulfilled at the expense of several lives of your bound. A mime performance at the theater will feature today's events.
Did I not finish a quest? The main quest? Where is my list of adherents? So it says, Alexander Sabarov got offed. Oh, jeez. So I think I missed a quest yesterday. I must have. I must have not finished one. Okay, it looks like I finished all the quests. I could double check my walkthrough if I open it. The one that I've been writing, and double check that. Yeah, day 4 only has 3 quests. Well, we can open up this one and just sleep a bunch. Where's my other? Okay, there's an older save then. This one. I'm just gonna sleep a bunch and then see if we get the same result. Whoops, I forgot to eat. You'll just have to wait and find out. Sleep. A little bit longer. Here we are.
The night has come. The most pressing endeavors of the day were fulfilled at the expense of several lives of your bound. A mime performance at the theater will feature today's events.
There must be something that yeah. Alright, I'm gonna double check that I didn't have a ... instead of stars. Maybe I forgot to go back to somebody. These are definitely stars. Stars. And stars. So I'm gonna return back to Alexander Sabarov really quick and make sure there's not something that we can say to him further about the end of the day. Maybe I was supposed to talk to him again after talking to Griff, even though we have stars that hint that we finished the day properly. I've never had this happen before and I'm kind of confused. So hopefully we can figure this out. Yeah, usually you just have to finish the main quest. It doesn't matter whether the main quest went well or not. So I'm not sure what is going on. Because this is definitely different than the original. In the original, it didn't matter if you said the right thing to Griff, and he also ended the quest. Actually, you didn't have to talk to him because talking to Alexander Sabarov ended the quest. Talking to Griff was just an extra thing you could do after the quest was done. It wasn't something you had to do, so I'm just gonna return to Sabarov really quick and double check that he doesn't say anything else. I'm gonna talk to Katerina as well. And see that she doesn't say anything.
The town is changing, as if someone is sucking the life out of it.
Okay, she says nothing to us. So we're gonna see that Sabarov doesn't say something in response to us talking to Griff after his quest. If that isn't the case, then there's something...
Neither the sun nor death can be looked at without winking. Who said that?
Alrighty. Something is amiss here. Because it doesn't matter how this quest turns out, it's over. So and that's all you need to do, so I'm not sure why. Yeah, I already tried the save where I used the mumbo jumbo on Griff. And it doesn't matter if you like how the main quest turns out, as long as you finish it, as long as you get these these stars here, then you're good. Your adherent doesn't die, but even when we had the one where we got to talk to Griff, it still didn't go well, so... unless you think it has something to do with my level of infection, which I doubt, but I could try that really quick. I'll try to take a powder and then sleep through the end of the day. Probably not it, but we'll try it. Something is not working right, though. That's for sure. Try and sleep through the end of the day.
The night has come. The most pressing endeavors of the day were fulfilled at the expense of several lives of your bound. A mime performance at the theatre will feature today's events.
It's interesting that this person in there changed. It was Grief at first, and then it was Lara, and now it's Katerina. Okay, and now he's fine, so... I'm confused, but I guess they added, which this isn't the same as the regular HD version, but I think, that instead of your bound dying, it tells you when they get sick. So, I think I'm just gonna roll with it, because he's alive. He didn't die. Like in the original, if you didn't fulfill a day quest correctly, then your adherent died. You couldn't talk to them. They were dead. So, this is interesting that he just was sick. I thought he was dead. So, I guess we can continue. And that was just really weird. But he's still here.
They say Haruspex went down Oginski's well. I hope he stays there.
I'm just confused, because this is different. So, whatever, he's fine. Yeah, so I thought he was dead, but he was just sick, but it gave us the end thing as if he had died, so I'm not really sure what happened. I'm gonna chalk it up to, some kind of weirdness for this version, and we're just gonna roll with it and continue to play the game as if it never happened. So, yeah, this is just all very strange. I'm not really sure why, or just nothing. I'm gonna talk to him. Now is no time to sleep, my daughter. The scythe has been sharpened. The righteous harbingers are riding in, hooves thudding. We ought to be clear now on whom that scythe shall swoop down on. People are dying. The hour of reckoning is near. Whose turn is it today? Reuben's time has come. I have received reliable information that he was in the know on everything that Isidore, the father of the accursed Barak, was doing. It was with him that everything began. Oh, but I know that the Canes have put a sizable bounty on Oinon Reuben's head. It almost matches the bounty on your alter ego. They must have a good reason for it. George is no fool. This closet is a veritable ossuary. Oh my goodness, I can't talk. Ossuary. Not a very difficult word. Just don't send me to the Canes. Talking to the Canes is useless, whereas honest Reuben will tell you everything himself. If you find the right approach. Perhaps he's innocent. I'd like to think he is. I'll find that approach. I have no doubt that you will. Who knows Reuben better than everyone else? Vlad the Younger. We are in a diplomatic alliance now. He will tell you the best way to approach the disgraced Oinon. You need not be secretive. Ask direct questions. He likes frankness. Alright, I'll do as you say, Father. And, it seems that, they're just straight up telling you where the infected districts are today. So that's also a little interesting. It's just weird things are happening right now, and I have to
Neither the sun nor death can be looked at without winking. Who said that?
I'm just going to have to be confused by the weirdness that's going on in this this version of the HD version. Where things are spelled differently than the regular HD version.
Haruspex went to hunt in barred houses.
I'm just gonna have to be confused. How fast the disease is spreading. So many dead already. That is because, up until now, we have been lacking in diligence. And the reason for that is probably not the kindness of your heart, my daughter, but my incorrect choice of objectives. Still, are you ready to resume your endeavors? Yes, mother. We must continue. There are not many bound left. Our town will not be spared for the sake of 10 righteous men. Nay, it will be destroyed on account of a single rebel. As of now, we are losing the battle. And for all I know, my husband may be exterminating the truly faithful in his fury. What will I have to do today? I don't know for sure yet. Well... Desperation is a bad advisor. To make a move too early is always to lose the little we have. But sometimes, even though you know it's the wrong move, you find it hard to hold back. What if you're lucky? That is how we are going to play now, threatening the queen. Who are you going to send me to, Mother? The blade of your words will now be pointed at the very heart of the Utopians' false doctrine. Only the Canes themselves are more dangerous than them. I am talking about the Stomaton brothers, the rebellious architects who have challenged too many things. We will begin with Peter. Convert him. How do I hook him? It all hinges on Maria again. Maria and Nina. Yes, that is too strong a citadel. Only a miracle could help you. Is Peter in love with Maria? He is, just like his depraved brother Andre. All that they do together. All that they feel together. Perhaps that is their weakness. Convert Peter, then the fierce Andre will be in our hands too, since they are twins, and one cannot live without the other. Alright, I'm going. So... okay. I remember her getting, the maps marked on certain days, but I didn't think it was this early. I guess it is day 5. And I thought it was after you started... Well, I guess it was after we talked to Savarov. Alright. We'll just have to, roll with that, I guess. No, it's only day 5. I thought that it started on day 6. Or even day 7. But... because we had infected districts yesterday, but it wasn't marked. So... I don't know. This version is apparently kind of screwy. It was, I think, the very initial release of the HD version that this one came out, so I'm thinking that much was changed.
It is as if my temples were pierced with needles.
Okay. I'm so glad that we have a higher reputation right now. So we can walk around and not have to kill all of these guards, because on the later days I'm gonna have to kill like 30 guards a day just to get around. And I'm going to murder 20 to 30 guards every day. It might be like 18, but I'm going to do it daily because that is what must be done. Okay, I thought that I could talk to those guards. I'll try it one more time. They're here and Andre is not. So I thought I could talk to them. Andre's in at Peter's though, so... Oh, I'm getting stuck on the ground. We can talk to one of these ladies today. Are you judging me or do you sympathize? Neither. Why would you need my sympathy? Or do you have something to be judged for? Aren't you cold? The weather is deceptive in fall. I feel nothing, I'm empty inside, so what does it matter if it's hot or cold outside? If nothing makes you warm, then that means there's no warmth inside you. I simply don't have anything to say to you. It's all the same, it will be sympathy or judgment. I can't even feel the cold. Whatever. Okay. Oops. I wasn't paying attention and walked that way. I didn't walk through that plague cloud and get infected in an amount that I can't see yet, right? I hope not. I should really do something about my health. I probably can eat one of these. Oops. Oh my goodness. Okay, Andre isn't here either.
That bloody Haruspek's murdered an herb bride. This is it. So much for proper brews.
Your eyes are so green. Don't go away, sweet apparition. Stay a while with poor Peter. I've done so much to let people hold on to their daydreams, and I've left none for myself. The spirits fly off before they can even be made out clearly. Who are you, an angel or death? I'm an angel. Yes, and as would befit an angel, you smell of herbs, the spicy twire, and the harsh swevery. What is your name? Call me Clara.
Old boy.
I guess I could, see if I can get an update, but, I don't know, we'll have to figure it out one of these days. I'm not, probably going to play the HD version again after I'm done streaming it. I'm too partial to the original version, so that's probably, when I replay the game, how I'm going to play it in the future. And I'm just fine with that. Drink with me, little one. You are as green as the water in that deep pool. You must be a fairy from this matted bottle. I'll need you. Heed you? Drink. Peter, oh Peter, I know of you this. You have defied the law of earthly gravity and defeated it. Will you... I don't think that's what I'm supposed to say to him yet, but I'll be happy to.
That bloody Haruspek's murdered an herb bride. This is it. So much for proper brews.
What? And then I'll drink with you. So what do you think? Will you answer? Alright, I will. Do you believe that it was your blasphemous deeds that caused this pestilence? I do. Are you prepared to change your convictions, repent, and admit to the fairness of the punishment? Do you realize why it happened? Wait, why are you asking me? I can see you taking me by the hand, leading me here, a circle of light from a bright lamp. Stop. I sought oblivion in the green fairy's embrace. I desired you so that you could give me a chance to forget. And you're reminding me again? You're lying. Who are you? I'm Clara the Harbinger. I've come for you. I don't understand. My head is spinning. Where am I? I thought I was standing at the top of an extremely thin ladder, at a great height, and the force of gravity was so strong that my knees gave way. I was so frightened that I lay prostrate and couldn't climb down, and I heard people laugh at me far below, but I survived. You're all but dead, Peter. Do you understand what this daydream of yours means? I don't know. I'll do what Andre says. Bring my brother to me. Where are you, brother? You're the only one I trust. I'm surrounded by ghosts, by translucent greenness, maras and chimeras. The double-faced changeling. Only he is real, my support, my bulwark. I'll bring you a word from Andre. Okay. Good luck with your playthrough. I guess you're Clara Day 1 next, so that won't take you too long. Oh, I got a bottle of Twyron from him. that drink he promised us. Oops. Hopefully I'm not infected all over again. Yeah, hopefully there won't be anything else weird going on in this day. It's already started out kind of screwy. I'm hoping we won't have to give up a powder to Sabarov every single day for the rest of the game. I mean, I can probably manage it, but I don't want to have to do that if I don't have to. Alright. Alright, so let's see. We're gonna go stop at the bar again and see if anything's changed there. And I guess we'll head over to Young Vlad. Well, we could head out to well, I'll see what these two say. At the bar and then at Young Vlad's, because they might send me to the other places I'm supposed to go today. Okay, so this guy's here now that we've talked to Peter. One green iron left. We're out of black and a shipment marsh is due in the evening. Where's Andre? Alexander is conducting mass arrests. Master Andre has gone into hiding, in case we get raided. And a good call it was, too. He was barely gone when patrolmen showed up looking for him. Where is he? No one knows. I suppose he'll return as soon as Alexander stops hounding him. Then I'll tell you where... Then I'll tell him there was a young lady looking for him. I'll talk to Alexander. Okie doke. So I'll go talk to Dad really quick. One more time before we head out to Young Vlad's. And then tonight I might do some powder mining, or I guess during the day.
They say hitting hard is a good enough start.
What are you waiting for? Did you order Andrei Stomatin's arrest? Yes, the scoundrel is almost as dangerous as his brother. Please let him be for a while. I need to ask him a few questions. So you want him to poke his head out of his hole? Yes. The Inquisitor will arrive soon. It is my duty to restore order before I am removed from power. To fail to do so would be a terrible disgrace. Make an exception for Andre. He won't escape your retribution. I can vouch for it. Alright, but remember, the disease's human avatar must be delivered to me within 2 days. And if you don't find her, I will hand over the first suitable candidate I come across, so that the town is spared Karminski's rough justice. The death of that woman will be on your conscience. Alright. Pretty harsh, but you know. Rat. Alright, we should be able to talk to Andre now. And then I'll head to Young Vlad's. Okay, everybody's gone.
Why are you standing there like a dummy?
Such a tiny little thing. I suppose you're looking for a job here. I've come to talk to you about your brother. He's in danger. What? What do you mean in danger? Now you've truly grabbed my attention. What's happened to him? Let go. Let's go. You'll tell me about it along the way. Your brother holds heretic views. That's very likely. He's a rebel, not a complainer. Since when have we been labeling views as heretic, anyway? It's because of people like him that our town has been stricken by the plague. I'm not gonna say that. Since the town's rulers have declared their allegiance to the idea of humility. What did you say, little pimp? That should persuade my brother to side with the humble? Go to hell. Feel free to humbly accept whatever you please. Poverty, powerlessness, ignominy, stupidity, weakness, filth, war, but we will not. But, so you're saying we have incurred wrath from above for our impudence? Liar. Double triple liar. I don't know what god you believe in, but I don't think you're even old enough to have a concept of one. And you are either a lying impostor, or an abominable changeling, a temptress, a thing from hell, a shabnak, a deer, a man-eater, made of dead bones and dirty clay. You heard me, you know the reason. Shut up. What do you know about faith? What do you know about religion? You had barely been born already, and already you got your head full of the ravings of a failed prophetess, who is writhing her hands in desperation and envy as she's watching a new star rise, and here you are, thinking you can lecture me, even daring to accuse us of heresy and revolting against God. Oh, but yes, precisely. And here's what I'll tell you. Only a godless, apostate, and devil worshipper, which is what you Sabarovs are, could dare deny the greatness of God's design. It is nothing like that tower built out of an ambition to topple heaven. It's a different world, you idiot. This tower was not built for the sake of faith or of faithlessness. It's something else entirely. What's that tower got to do with it? I will not betray my brother's creation, and I will not let you tarnish his name. Get lost. Go to hell. Go back to the earth you came from. Alright, I'll think about it. Perhaps I won't even go back to him at all. So... well, we have to go back to Peter, but we'll do it later when we have turned in our other quest. Whoops. So for now, we're gonna head over to Young Vlad's. Perhaps we'll go out to Laska's on our way around. I can't remember if she's actually at her place today, or if I'm thinking of a different quest. Okay. We're gonna brave going into this house briefly. Walnuts, totally worth it. Okay. Alright. Well, I guess I'll check the price comparison. Okay, prices are cheaper today than they were yesterday, I think. Alright. I don't know if I'll be able to get through here. I think there's a plague cloud halfway through this tunnel. So if I want to go back to Laska's, I'll have to go the other way around. Okay, it's a different day when there's a plague cloud there. Good. This is now a, actually, I will duck in here really quick. This is a locked district back here. But I don't feel like killing marauders right now, so... Alright, so... Almost have enough for 5 powders. That's good, because I'm gonna need a bunch if Saburov stays sick. And head out to Laska's really quick, and then we'll go the back route to Young Vlad's.
I've been forgotten here, so now my side is all damp.
It was so good of you to come. A dreadful, dreadful creature has been haunting the cemetery. It peered into my window last night. It didn't look evil to me. I should rather say it was miserable. But as soon as I saw it, I realized at once that it was earth-spawned. It was made of clay and bones. Was it her, the Shabnakadir? I don't know. It just looked somehow off. Just like the kind of creature that the Earth would make. The Earth doesn't know what we really look like. It can't create a woman that no one would tell apart from a living one, can it? I too used to think it was a girl with a pair of sharp bones for legs. If only this were the real Shabnakadir, that would put an end to the meaningless lie about me having a sister. I could finally become myself again and live peacefully. So you're saying it's not dangerous? Its face and just everything about it, it wants to speak to you. It pleads for protection from some danger. What kind of danger? I don't know. How am I supposed to meet it? Is it going to haunt you again tonight? It will be at the Raggy Barrow come nightfall. Usually it's Ragabaro or Ragaburo, but I've never seen it Raggy, so we'll see if that sticks. I don't think it will. I think it's just a typo, but we'll see. It's been going there for a long time. I even think it may have been born there. Perhaps it's about what's buried in the barrow. Anyway, wait for it there, but stay away from dangers. Dangers? There are horrible people everywhere now, and their numbers are growing. They kill, they torture, they stab and slash. It seems like no place is safe from them anymore. I dread to think they might soon start digging up graves. I'll be on my guard. Okay. Okay. So I have to come back there at 9. And then we go to Young Vlad's. this trash can really quick while I'm on my way. Hello. Oops, looks like, let's see, we're off to Young Vlad's right now. And then I'm not sure who I want to talk to after that. Probably Capella. Get all 4 quests started for the day. Whoops. I'm gonna save as soon as I get into Young Lads because plague clouds that we've been dodging. Oh man. Okay. Alright, so... Oops.
Interest speaks all sorts of tongues and plays all kinds of characters, even that of disinterest.
Yeah, yes, or, for her day 4, I was done with all 3 quests at 8:30 in the morning. I spent most of the beginning of this stream just running around being silly. We're going to have to stop the work, such a shame. It's been years since we were able to dig a well this deep. Tell me about Reuben. What do you want with Reuben? He's in danger. Is it true that the Sabarovs have adopted you? It is. You see, I trust Alexander. I even want us to start building up a dialogue. And of late, we've almost succeeded at it, but he's being too zealous about his duties. Is that a bad thing? I guess I'd better show my hand. Reuben won't be hiding for long. It's against his character. Listen, you might want to not hand him over to the Canes. He'll be of use to you yet. But will he talk to me? Bring him lots of twyron and different kinds of meat. A good treat will make him happy. It's pleasant to accept food and drink out of girls' hands. He'll talk to you. Thank you, that's good advice.
You know how to save lives, so do it. Forget everything else.
Alright. Could it be you dug up the sand pest there? Referring to the well. Impossible. I'm studying the soil, and now the Bachelor has demanded a rerun of the tests. He's almost established for a fact that the disease originated in the earth. Yes, it probably crawled out from underground, but not out of my well. Oh. So... I can't remember what kind of meat Reuben wants from us or how much. So I guess I'll go to the shop that's nearby here, and if there's any meat there, I'll buy it. Good thing our reputation is considerably high for this day and being Clara. Oops. What? I keep almost walking into the stationary plague clouds. Alright, we're gonna go around this way. Double check there's nothing around. Oh yeah, I could trade for some dried meat too. That's always a thing that can be done. I have so many razors. Yes, definitely buying those. We'll buy both of these. So hopefully he just wants one meat of whichever kind he wants, because I have at least one of each now. And the rest is just for me. He has a smoked meat, one of these two. I think I'll get it, so I have 2 of each. I'm gonna get, yeah, I can't remember. I thought it was smoked meat. But I don't remember. I have at least 2 of each. I'm pretty sure it was 1. We'll see. See what he takes. I don't know why I saved. What I wanted to do was check. So I have 2 of each, it looks like. So we'll see what he ends up taking in the end.
What?
I know. I mean, I guess if they... Well, the assumption is probably that they cook it before they eat it. I hope. There are a lot of places where people do eat raw meat. I guess there are different ways you could prepare it that would do something similar to cooking it. But, especially if it's like pork, eating it raw, there are several different, like, ways that people eat it. But I don't know. There are a lot of things in this game that they go through, like, whether water or meat or even the nuts are infected, as they have as considerations, so it's just a wonder that anyone does anything. Breathing is kind of scary sometimes. Has anyone been following you? I didn't look, probably not.
It'll take them a long time to find me here.
I want to talk to you, Stock. I've got no time for you now, get lost. How rude. Really?
Damn bachelor. He's done something horrible, yet he managed to track the disease.
Alright. 3 bottles of Twyrin and 3 cuts of fine meat. Hoy. So it did say in our quest log how many. 1 or 3 was gonna be my guess of how many he wanted. I was hoping it was 1. There is a shop nearby, so I'm gonna head to that one, and on our way we'll talk to Capella. And then, we'll see how this turns out. I should probably save first, just because, not load, save. My health is considerably low. to see that guard first. Oh, we got him. Very nice. He only had 1 hit left. So he's got nothing. Got a little bit of money there. And 1 coin. Better than nothing, I suppose. So we have 1 more of those. And you get 1 more of each one, right? Oh jeez. Cat just scared me. These are 5. Using a bunch of my razors. Not necessarily a bad thing, because I had so many. I have a considerable stash of bullets, and I don't even use bullets, so, you know. Yeah, waitress, kind of, fitting. Yeah, she is the one who has the 50 water quest toward the end. That, is that day 9? So it's not for a while, but I'm almost ready for it. Alright, so I want both of those. Yeah, prices are a little bit better today, so the boots sell for a lot more today. I think I'm gonna hang on to them a little bit longer before I sell them. The Atorfine's a lot more today. Meridorm. Bandages are getting quite worth selling. Alright, well we have 3 of each meat, so we'll see which one he takes. Did I check these? I don't remember. I keep thinking I'm seeing rats. That's just like throwing me off a little bit. Say nothing wrong with stocking up on food. I'll definitely use it. Won't have to think about it for a while because I have a lot of... Oh, silver ring. I have a lot of bread though, so I'm actually gonna be good on food for a considerable amount of time at this point. I mean, I have Clara's inventory pretty stacked right now. I have 7 lockpicks, and I've been selling them left and right too, just to get them out of my inventory when they don't stack. Alright, Ruben. Pretty sure it was smoked meat, but we'll see. We'll see what you take. I have... whoops. 3 of each now, so let me eat these crackers myself.
Yes. Shh. They can be around.
Yeah, paranoia is a good survival instinct in this game as the player. Just trying to avoid plague clouds. I know once the flamethrower guys appear late game, I just don't even walk anywhere near them because I'm too used to them just like whipping around and like killing you. And I always walk around with almost no health in the game for some reason. I don't know why I do that. I don't need to do that, but I usually walk around with no health, so they'll kill me like the first second they start flaming up, so... I brought you some meat and twyrin, Stock. Will you eat? Meat and twyrin? You're a sly one. Thank you. By the way, don't believe them when they tell you you shouldn't eat meat. You can, unless it's raw. We've recently established that the disease doesn't survive for long outside the human body. Why are you hiding here? I'm an outlaw now, just like you. Do you know what the word outlaw means? Tell me. There's no escaping the law. I didn't break the law when I stole Simon's body, but when I put up a struggle. And also when I unveiled a forbidden secret. What secret? Simon's blood has given us the vaccine. And I mean it. Simon fought valiantly against the sandpest. He was the only one to defy it, but he didn't last long enough. I think there are other bodies like his, and yet his blood was special. How? Does it matter? It's blood that can fight the disease. And if the disease is the law and the will of nature, then this is the blood of someone who dictates his own will to the universe, instead of yielding to the whims of nature. A deep thought. Are you a philosopher? A little, as every doctor is. You see, I'm a Menku as well, and every Menku is an Oinon. But it was the Bachelor who pointed me toward the idea. There are indeed special people in the world, people whose very nature challenges the laws. If you help me, I'm going to search for such people. You're going to become the Ripper? Not necessarily. I'll try to use the kin to search for them when the termitary reopens. They deal with blood a lot, or maybe there was a reason Simon used such a strange principle to select his bound, seeing as his bound included children and thieves. May I ask you a few questions? No. I know about your hypnotic talents already. If you get me a pardon from Kane Sr., I'll tell you everything of my own accord. Honestly, I will. I'm on the brink of turning myself in anyway. Alright, I'll visit Kane. In the meantime, eat your meal. There. See what a hungry giant you are. Alrighty. So... Okay, it was the fresh meat. You were right. I could not remember. It kind of makes sense that it was fresh meat, because Clara finds fresh meat the most in, houses when you break into them. I don't know why. She just seems to have a higher rate to find it than the other two. Like, they want to, smooth her path through the game. And they do in so many ways. Who was I gonna go talk to next? My brain. Oh, I never talked to Capella. Okay, so we have to go talk to George. Oh yeah, I have to talk to Peter. And I have to meet, the, albino at Ragabaro. Is he after me? Yes, he is after me. Of course he's after me. He never sees other people. Just me. Oh, well. I kinda wanted that kill, but... that was a thing that just happened.
I feel a current in my veins.
Okay. Clara dear, the time has come for me to seek your help, and rest assured that this is the most solemn appeal, as befits a mistress addressing another. Do you know what that means when a mistress seeks the help of a mistress? Her rival and foe? Can you fathom the force and the joy that breaks forth into the world when their hands touch? I can guess. Are you and I really mistresses, though? Can you really say something like that to me? Why joke like that? I had a dreadful dream last night. I saw a sinister creature come in the dark of night. A thing of the steppe, a Shabnakadir. She sneaked into the cathedral and killed everyone who was hiding in there. All around I saw the dead, the dead, the dead. How can I help you? I do not know if I should trust that dream. Maybe it was no vision. I'm not used to having those yet, and cannot tell a dream from a dream. And the children wouldn't stop talking about the Shabnakadir to me. They've been told all those scary things. Is there any way we could verify that? Could you Could you ask Maria if she's had the same dream? I'd rather ask Katerina. Maria hates me. Why don't you ask her yourself? If the dream is prophetic, it will destroy her bachelor. An envoy from the capital is arriving the day after tomorrow, and everything will depend on them. Maria will never go as far as to put her bachelor's success at risk. And I'll reward you. But why don't you want to write her a letter? She'll laugh at me. If I let her see that I doubt my own abilities, it will give her a great advantage. We're rival mistresses, and these are the crucial days. The mistress that shows herself the most capable of all is the one that will be entitled to wield power. Power? Oh my goodness. Okay. Why are you calling the two of you mistresses anyway? I don't know about Maria, but you, how are you a mistress? But what about me? I'm still only a girl, but that will change. Try it regardless. The Canes don't think that bad of you. They always try to be intimidating. They like to dramatize everything. They enjoy striking up a pose. My dear, I'll reward you just for asking the question. If only you ask it on your own behalf. Please. Alright, I'll do it for you. But I'd only do it for you. Do you understand? Alright, so I got to double up the quests over at the Canes. Yeah. I mean, I feel like she'd be interesting to talk to. And as long as you're the bachelor, then, you know, she's just totally pleasant to talk to. But, yeah, if she treated you much like she treats Clara or Barack, then, I wouldn't want to talk to her either. Unless it was just trading pleasantries. Because just meeting her as some brief exchange would probably be fine. Creepy people turning around to stare at me. Our hunger meter isn't super pressing, but okay. Talk to Maria first. If I can get through this doorway. We'll save first. Not that it matters, because this conversation doesn't...
There's more life in me that can be lived.
Nay, this is looking more and more like I will end up being friends with her. You are deranged, aren't you? I have some extremely important news. Oh please, it's just that I really have no reason to be afraid of you. I'll never claim the throne you're picturing me on. I'll go with the news. You can't possibly have important news for me. You cannot possibly know something I do not. Capella has had a bad dream about a tragedy striking at the cathedral. Very soon, perhaps as we speak. Have you had the same dream? You are not a particularly strong mistress if you ask questions like this. You are doubting your claim. But I'm going to have to disappoint Capella. I did not sleep last night. I was in a lot of pain from that drug. I might have died, were I not who I am. So you don't know? I got no sleep because I was waiting for Simon's memory to accede. For some reason, he never turned up at the focus, neither today nor yesterday. This means Simon is still alive. But I will sleep tonight. Perhaps I will see my mother, and then I'll ask her your question, mistress. What if it's too late? Alive, you say? It would have been a good idea to listen when the bells were ringing. Fine. Oh god, you're too much. Obviously, you should go to Daniel, not to me. Or are you afraid of Daniel, the demon? Then sneak in. He won't be at home anyway. Take the keys from the cathedral and go inside. If there's trouble, I'll find Daniel myself. Alright, I'll do everything you say, so you may understand who I really am. Okay. That one we're not going to go to right away.
I often feel like someone's looking at us from the other side.
Alrighty. Well... Is that a white whip? I don't want that. Talk to George.
Most men only die because they know not how to prevent dying.
It's past time for you to stop haunting his house. George, I want to talk to you about your brother Simon. What could you tell me about Simon that I wouldn't know? Simon is dead, but Simon is not dead. He has lapsed into lethargy while he fights the sand plague. The traitor Reuben must have known about it. Find out where he is hiding, and ask him whether it is still possible to undo at least some of the damage. He's hiding in one of the warehouses. Apparently, it's been his lair for a long time. I won't tell you unless you promise to pardon him. I shall only make that promise on the condition that he stands a fair trial, and knowing Reuben, I am prepared to believe that he himself will prove to be the most harsh judge of all. That is why I only want him found, nothing more. Alright, I'll find him. What will you accept as proof of his innocence? His word of honor would suffice. Let him swear that he will not attempt to escape. You shall vouch for him. Is it true that Katerina has recognized you as a mistress-to-be? This means you cannot lie. Alright.
I feel almost nothing.
So that's what the Kane's hospitality looks like. I should have just turned him in, because then I don't think I would have had to talk to him again. That means we have to come back here. And there. Everywhere. Too much. Not really too much, but extra steps. Oh yeah, I'm gonna check for needles over here and probably loot those trash bins. Not too much extra stuff, but... my stream's been in the red and the yellow for a little while, so I hope it's not running too poorly right now. Oh, it's back to green, so... It should be getting better if it was not running so well for a little bit there. Okay. I had it crash out yesterday, so I was a little worried. I actually had to restart it, which I haven't had to do yet. I hope I didn't just jinx myself. I haven't done an RPG Maker stream in a little while either. Haven't had the time. This lady. I probably don't want to go through, I was gonna say the haunted park. The plague-ridden park. I'll go this way. Had a bad feeling. I don't think I've talked to this guy before. Cans of vegetables, no thanks. Let's see what Ruben has to say. Okay.
Bachelor advises against trusting you.
Has anyone been following you? I've spoken to George and he has agreed to pardon you. I've already told you why I ripped the body apart. I won't be able to bring Simon back, but I might try to discover his secret. If George cares more about his brother's mission than his person, he'll agree. What do you know about the shop knock? My master did tell me he'd met a woman in the steppe. He asked her where she was going. She said to the warm people. Could it have been just a woman? It was the disease in human form, a spirit. If my master said this is possible, then it must be so. And she did have the face of a woman. There's a very, very, very tiny spider crawling across the very top of my screen. It's kind of silly. And she did have the face of a woman. I know nothing else, except that my teacher didn't die of the disease. He was murdered. Thank you, even though this is hardly reassuring. Okay. Silly movements. Where was I going next? What time is it? Who am I? Who am I was a question that I literally had to ask myself as I started playing as the Haruspecs yesterday. Oh yeah, I usually just barrel through infected districts. Because worst case, I can go back to a save. Although sometimes I don't save that often, so I do always assume that I'll be able to powder mine at some point. But yeah. I am kind of haphazard in the plague districts a little bit. I'm pretty good at dodging plague clouds. Sometimes it just can't be done, but... Oh yeah, I have to go back to Peter eventually. So I guess I'll go, I should have gone by the cathedral while I was over there. Just to see. But I do want to do this quest last. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to go meet Miss Plaguey Doo out in the field at 9. I wish that was 9 in the morning, as it's not even the stroke of 6. Wait for it. Oh. Well, that was a thing that just happened. I didn't even see a thug or anything. I was just about to check my quest log again. At least we're just right here. So I'm not sure who I want to go to first. I'll probably go talk to Peter after I talk to Ruben again. And we will go talk to Sabarov again. Guess if I go talk to George again, then I'll be able to talk to Katerina. So maybe I will go out to George.
Damn bachelor. He's done something horrible, yet he managed to track the disease.
You said this, then this, then this. Okay, there were no options in that conversation, so that was pretty quick. Alrighty. Well, I guess I'll go... We'll go around this warehouse. I'm gonna head back to George's first. Just say, I know I can make it between those. I just needed a little spring boost. Come on, stuck on the ground, stuck on the ground. Not happy about it. We're in a plague district. Can't get stuck on the ground back here. Because we need every second. My puppy is not very happy right now. Alrighty, we got some good items running through there, so that's always worth it. We'll raid some trash cans on our way over to the Canes again. I'll check the cathedral and see if anything's over there. But it's not super necessary to what's going on at least. And we're definitely going to Daniel's last. Because I think this is that day. Oh yeah, it's not even the start of the day yet. There are thugs still out. I haven't seen one in a while, so that was strange. I guess there was the one that just killed me. I don't like to save outside too much, but whoops. That's how that's supposed to go. Yeah, I hope that they use her better to tie up loose ends and whatnot, at least. Are you from an infected district? This place has been quarantined. Here's the rules. 12 hours indoors, regardless of time elapsed since leaving an infected quarter. We mark the time of your entrance. If you see someone inside with signs of illness, knock at once. Do not approach the infected person until they are escorted out by executors. No, I'm just a messenger. Do you perhaps need anything? Frankly, we could use some water. There's more people by the hour, and we're running short of spring water. People are thirsty. Have you got water? Bring us some 20 flasks or so. The least you can do. Alright, I'll be back with the water soon. Are you from an... look, I brought water. Are you thirsty? Aren't you thirsty? I'm so grateful to you, girl. Look into my eyes. What have you got here? Can I touch it? Must be some dirt in my eyes. I'm sorry. Or maybe a piece of clay. I need to rub my eyes. Where are you? You don't see me. You haven't seen anyone. And you haven't heard my voice. What is this? The clay in my eyes won't go. Hey, who goes there? Who are you? Don't worry. It will be alright. Let me through. I thought this quest was a little later than it was, but here it is. Who is here? Who have they brought this time? Ah, it's the holy girl, sweet Clara, the harbinger. Why would they put you of all people in here? You can't get the disease. Do give us your blessings and kisses. Give me your hands, let me touch you. And you, and you, and you too. There. No need to be afraid. Nothing more will happen. Okie doke. And then back to George. I have many hopes for the remake.
However brilliant an action, it should not be esteemed great unless the result of a great motive.
My Pup City. Not seeming very happy over there. Okay. Let's see. So. Oh. Well. Gee. Alright, I guess I didn't have to return to George after all. I just have to tell Saburov. Okie doke. Well, we had to come back to the cathedral anyway, so that was a thing. But I figured George would have something to say. Guess not, but you know. So I can go back to Capella on our way back to Dad's, and then we'll sleep for a while because we have quite a bit of time until 9 p.m. when I have to meet the whatchamacallit, spirit ghost lady. It's almost the beginning of the day. There are a lot of cool things that they could do with Clara's path, though. I haven't really been checking up into some of the oh, here we are. You cannot fight this. It all ends in less than 8 days. Her numbers are not very high yet. Morning of the 5th day. Day 5, which leads the changeling to the conclusion that a peculiar mystery play-like event occurs in the town daily. I forgot what I was saying. Something about how I haven't been checking the updates for the remake. Not that much in a while. Oh jeez. I think we're going to duck in here and out because I wasn't ready to deal with that and a rat. So that'll be interesting.
It's the same power that my dear mother used to glimmer with.
It had seemed like they had intended for thirst to be a meter in this, and maybe decided against it, or just it doesn't seem like it would take too long to implement, but I don't know, it just seemed like that's how they set it up, but tumor would be interesting. What might make that go up or down, unless it's just something that continuously goes up over time based on decisions, perhaps. What is it? What's happening at the cathedral? I've been to the cathedral. There are plenty of people there, all of them alive and well. I didn't see a single infected person. There'd be none to see in any case. They say it strikes at once. One faints before one can take 3 steps. Only someone special, someone like Barack, Simon, or a bound person can withstand the sickness for a long time. Are you at ease now? Yes, yes. Insofar as it's at all possible to be at ease now. Sometimes I'm glad my dreams don't always come true. I'm Maria. Have you seen Maria? I have. Did she abuse you, or was she kind? You didn't mention my name, did you? She almost killed me. Every time I'm at the Crucible, the Canes use some kind of destructive magnetism against me. I'm so sorry. Can I do anything to reward you for what you've had to suffer through? Oh, never mind that. It's up to you. 4,000 money? I'm totally okay with that. What's our hunger like? It's a little existent. I guess we'll head over to Dad's. And, I can't remember what these saves are anymore. What have I done? What haven't I done? That's gonna be interesting. You could have a horror scene with Artemy doing self-surgery. Could be fantastic. You could have scenes right out of Trauma Center where he's doing surgery to actually cut organs out of people. I'm interested what they're going to do with the flow of time as well. There were only several times when I noticed that the flow of time was different. And I want to see more of that. Times and places where time just stops altogether, or... I mean, it would be really stressful if there were places that time sped up, but that sort of idea. Oh goodness. Oh, look at those rats. Okay, they both went the other way. So that's good. 'Cause I don't want to have to dodge around this plague cloud with a couple of rats biting at me. It's probably one of my least favorite plague clouds, the one in front of Sabarov's house. There are some days when it's very difficult to get in here without walking right into it.
They say Haruspeks went down Ogimski's well. I hope he stays there.
I know, everything angers them. They just don't want you to walk by them at all. I mean, honestly, if I was in an infected town and somebody just randomly walked up to me who I didn't know, well, I probably wouldn't kill them, but I'd definitely be very apprehensive in talking to them or letting them come too close. What are you waiting for? Ruben was frank with me. He said the disease has taken the shape of a woman. Is he guilty? No, and he doesn't know who is. I didn't ask. Wouldn't that just make you mad? I'm not gonna say that one. Alright, let him live. So the disease is, after all, walking around disguised as a person, a woman, but who is she? Who indeed? Tomorrow we shall examine Yulia. She is a recluse, and I've had my suspicions about her for a long time. Even if it isn't her, she should at least give some clues as to where to look for the witch. She is intelligent. Certainly. We got reputation for that. Usually he hates it when you come back to him with bad news. He just wants to, just as they did on the first day, burn somebody at the stake. Could we... Okay, so we're done with the day quest. So that's good. And I should be done with Capella's quest. So this one I can't do till 9:30 at night, and this one I have to go back to Daniel, which I'm not ready to do. So, oh yeah, I was gonna sleep when I got here, so my exhaustion is not that high though. Well, I guess just for the sake of the stream I could continue. Did I save when I got in here? Did I? Yes. Yes I did. So I'll just run around and take our Meridorm, sleep for 6 hours, which is still not gonna be enough to get us to 9:30. But oh, hello. Were you playing while you were gone? Oh, my hunger did not go up that high. Well, maybe I'll sleep some more. Take another Meridorm and sleep another 6 hours. Get our health full while we run around and be silly. Does it have to be 9 PM on the nose, or can I go early? I'm gonna save just for in case I run into something that kills me. But I am gonna go back to that save and actually play out the day so we can get more items. Not that we need more items, but I want them. Well, that means I don't really have to collect anything if I'm gonna go back, so... Oh good, it's 8 PM, so we're actually on a good track to get there. Although time flows a little slower in the step, so I don't think it'll take us a whole hour to get out there. We'll see, maybe we can be out there early like I was hoping. Kills that guy in front of a guard. Rat. Oh yeah, I wasn't going to collect things. Oh well. Bandage is a bandage. Yeah, it's mostly been a long day. Oh yeah, I should get rid of that rat on my tail. It's mostly been a long day because I played the entire previous day. Because, oops. My page scrolled down. And I'm not looking where I'm going because I'm trying to read and play at the same time, which I need to stop doing because I keep walking into plague clouds. I can't remember which day it is, if it's today or if it's tomorrow. I thought it was today because tomorrow starts the sister quests. But I don't remember, so... but yeah, the stream has mostly been long because I had to play the entire, other day and I didn't want to, waste the day, so I actually ran around and just looted houses for a while. Slept a long time still, but I did run around an awful lot collecting items and whatnot. So that's why it was so long. And then played until 8 p.m. this day, so it's it has been a long day. Alrighty. I am gonna have to kill these 4 marauders, so we'll get close enough-ish, and then we'll drop a new save. And I'll try to hook them one at a time. That's what I like to do. It's raining, so their range of view is a little less than usual. But 2 of them saw me. Oh, he only took 2 hits to kill. Wow. That's hopefully I have enough spaces for all the junk they're gonna drop. And I don't. For now, I'm gonna drop that, earring. Things are going well so far, wouldn't you say? I don't know why they're only dying in 2 hits, but it's nice. Where did the other one go? Alright. Nice. See, I'm gonna ditch that earring. Yeah, that's just gonna have to be okay. Don't tell me I'm here too early and it won't appear. I mean, the marauders were here. If I have to go inside the building at the cemetery to get this guy to appear. Oh, he's there now. Okay, I just had to get far enough away. Excellent. Then we can run to Daniel's after this. Yeah, 'cause I thought that Marauders generally took like 3 or 4 hits to kill. I could be misremembering. But either way, that was pretty easy. It's pretty easy usually, but, you know. Hand-to-hand combat with Clara is choice. There you are. There you are, little one. So tiny. That's because Earth was in short supply. Do you know who you are? Who are you? Better start out by telling me who you are. No, I don't. Who am I? I am a spirit of the earth, your brother. The steppe bore us on the same day. What's that supposed to mean? You were born only a few days ago. You remember all that the earth remembers. You have lied about your sister, but don't you know you cannot lie? Your sister is real now. But which of you is which? That is the real question. Is it true that I'm the disease? I can't tell. Your nature is still unclear. That's also what's making the earth unstable. You're lacking oneness. You are the void through which everything is collapsing. The firmament is no longer firm. The cemetery caretaker's daughter said you were in danger. Why? Because you were in danger. What's the danger? You'll find out later. If I don't get killed, be careful. There'll be a hunt for you tomorrow. Everyone will turn against you. Your protectors will disown you. Use these last hours to find provisions and shelter, and tomorrow do whatever you're asked to do if you want to survive. Alright, I'll do everything. And then he just wanders away, and you can actually follow him for like 4 hours, which I've done before. He just keeps wandering, just randomly through the steppe in that direction. There he goes. I bet in this, if I get too far away, he disappears after a while. With the rain, you can't see him that well anyway. You want me to follow him? He's probably gone by now, since I got too far away. And he walks so slow that, wherever he's headed, it takes him a very long time to get there. Can't talk to him anymore. Yeah. Yeah, that would be kind of funny. I'm sure some people would be like, what are you talking about? And I'd just have to be like, well, you didn't watch my Pathologic stream, so it's just too late for you. And then we'll have to do another Let's Play of Space Funeral, which is kind of an obscure game already, but they tell you enough in that game that it's already too late for you. So it would be fitting. The other game that I thought of right away was Rule of Rose, where toward the end of the game, they nightmare-inducingly push you down the stairs and throw things, little wads of paper at you that say, apologize by dying, and you just aren't sure of anything after that. Oh, you know what? I never went and talked to Peter. I don't have to talk to the Bachelor at all today, because that was on Capella's quest. As a last resort, I could simply steal the key from him. After all, am I not a thief? But I finished that quest and turned it in to her, so maybe I should run back really quick and talk to Peter instead. I can make it. See if I can finish that quest and turn it into Katarina. Space Funeral. It's an RPG Maker game, and it's pretty fantastic. it's not difficult at all. All the fighting is just kind of in there just because the system has it in there as a default. But it's just a silly game. Of a subtle survival horror nature. Drop a save in here. I can still see if I have enough time to run back to Daniel after this. I don't think I will, but... Whoops. I somehow avoided both of those plague clouds. Not quite sure how, but it happened. Between Clara, the albino, and Ospina. That would probably take a little while, but I guess I could get into a little bit of it. As, well, at least you know for sure at this point that both the albino and Ospina are steppe creatures. Oh, I'm supposed to go over to Peter's, not... I was going straight to Katerina. But, Ospina is daughter of a Twyron bride and a worm. So she knows a lot of the steppe culture a lot better than most. And is kind of ostracized for that.
It's essential to allow yourself no time to think. That's how you get to heaven.
And the albino, as it's just told us, was born recently, but is kind of, as you get through Clara's path, you see more of its relationship to the plague. And just some of the things that it stands for. I don't know if I want to get into a lot of that because I'm going to be playing through Clara's path. Drink with me, little one. I've talked to your brother. About what? Don't you remember? About you agreeing to convert to the faith of humility. My faith, agreeing? Did I? How interesting. So what did my brother say? If Katerina is to be believed, it is all your fault. He said he wouldn't agree to that. What an honest girl you are. Have some Twyron and my blessing along with it. It's all I can offer. And don't feel sorry for me and my brother, you see. I know for a fact that we won't be a burden on this angry earth for long. We'll soon drown in it, like in a swamp. I'll tell Katerina about you. He just gave us 5 bottles of Twyron.
Oh boy.
Where was I? Something about the steppe and the albino. Oh yeah, I guess I'm going to play and you get more of an explanation of the albino's role in the area each day for the rest of Clara's path. So I think day 7 and day 8 have like bigger text lines about it, but I don't know if I should give it away too soon.
Went to hunt in barred houses.
Yeah. Look, go of your doubts, my daughter. All impudence eventually turns to the path of obedience. The sooner the better. I've talked to Peter. Oh, the pain. So how did it go? Just ignore the text line entirely. He was on the verge, but then Andre... Ugh, no. So what about him? Andre ruined everything. He threw me out. You idiot. Unforgivably stupid. Why talk to Andre? Maria's paramour. A debauched murderer. He will not leave us alone anymore. He will begin to guard them now. Like a cock guarding his roost. This pain is unbearable. My temples are torn apart with hooks. You're useless. More useless by the day. What did you say? Why hooks? What's the matter with you? I didn't mean to say that about you. Forgive me. This will pass. It's nothing. Don't listen to me. You need rest. Sleep, mother. That hurt my reputation a little bit. Not a ton. And it's good that we got the quest turned in at least. And it's like the end of the day, so we can go sleep for like an hour and a half. I guess I could try to get over to the Bachelor, since it wasn't the day I was thinking it was. See if he has anything to say. Anything mean to say. Are drunk people always red? Not to advocate for or make light of drinking, but because I'm not a drinker myself at all. But when I would go over to friends' places in college and all, I would always play the drinking games, but I'm so good at card games, even ones where it's just luck-based. How does that figure, you say? But, I would just always win, so I didn't have to drink. But I would still go to hang out, because, you know, you want to spend time with your friends. But one time we played... There are so many obscure card games that we played because a bunch of my friends were from all over the world, so we'd play whatever drunken card game they played in their country, and we played this one game all night, and if you lost, then you had to, whoops, get stabbed in the face. No. But you had to, take a dare, and for some reason, everybody just always asked me to come up with all the dares, because I was coming up with really funny ones. And our one friend, who, whenever she drinks, she gets super red. She was Mongolian, so it was about the right area. But I had her call a Chinese place and put in an order for a pizza in Mongolian. So they kept being like, what? I don't understand what you're saying. And, well, something about pizza, at least, you could understand. And it was just kind of funny. That's my story. Well, I just got a letter. By this evening, I'm going to make a visit to the cathedral. They will need me there. I feel else the worst could happen. Where are you? What do you have on your mind? I've lost your trace once again. I also cannot escape the feeling that the Bachelor and the Haruspecs, the two merciless strangers whom nature itself would command to eliminate each other, have joined forces to destroy me instead. Where are you? I'm so worried about you. Okey-dokey. So we'll see what happens when we go to see Daniel. Nothing. Okay. That's interesting.
Should I just give up?
If I already hadn't heard by extraordinary chance as it happens what a contradictory character you are, I wouldn't have waited for a trial and a verdict to fire a bullet at your tender heart. Dear me, why? On suspicion of murdering Simon Kane, an immortal man. Did you know him? Speak. Immortal Simon. Sometimes I think I did. I don't understand anything. I am Bachelor Denkovsky. Bear in mind that I am indebted to the person whose death has made my life meaningless. And if I find out you were involved, I'll make short work of you. I had nothing to do with it.
You look unhealthy.
Thanks! And what are you doing here? I've come to see Ava. I don't know why I would ever want to talk to you. She doesn't want to talk to us either.
I'm having chest pain.
Have you forgotten something? We've just discussed all there was to discuss. No, remember that. When was it? Just now? Really? Okay. Well, go do the end of the day video now. I had classmates from all over the world because my program was just one that apparently a lot of people wanted to be a part of. I had a couple of friends from Mongolia. We had one friend from Japan. We had several friends who were from different countries in Africa, like Nigeria and Cote d'Ivoire. I had a few friends from Russia, or that were Turkish, from the Turkish part of Russia. Straight up from Turkey. I had a friend from Lithuania. Several friends from different parts of China, mostly Southeast Asian areas, some other Southeast Asian countries, like blah 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 blah. I lost track of what I was saying. Saw this thug in the distance. Yes, but friends from all over. He killed the guys that I like to murder. Wow. I guess we could go loot the trash cans around the cathedral, the theater, that word. We have like 20 minutes. Not that I was going to keep this file. I guess I could. I don't really need to loot for 18 hours. Right. Oh, here's a piece of wire. Yeah, I had a friend from Colombia. She was very smart, very polite, very organized. She had a lot of pride for her country. It was always interesting to hear everybody talk about their different countries. I love stuff like that. is a kill stealer. Man.
The day is over. Your timely efforts allowed your supporters to remain unharmed. A new mime performance is being rehearsed at the theater.
So here we are. So much blood was spilled.
Spilled? You mean by accident? Something you had nothing to do with?
It had to be done so that we could move forward. We're on the path to victory. Don't you agree?
We are. Now we know how to fight Sanpest for real. False rumors have been disproven. It's no demon. These are just tiny particles that die quickly if they can't bite into hot blood.
People fear Katarina's prophecy.
People only fear bloodshed when it's their blood and their shed.
Blood. Blood is nothing but a nutritional medium. He who sows blood reaps a ripe harvest.
Oh yeah, I understood what you meant the first time. I just didn't want to talk through the talking part there. But yeah, I've been at work in my field of study. I'm currently looking for a new job. I've applied to a few really nice ones that have great benefits, so hoping I get one that's really close by. I don't know if I want to loot a house once and then end the stream. Since I think I might keep it this save file. So I didn't really, oh, I guess aside from powders, I do need some more powders. I should probably go check if, Sabarov is sick again. Which I guess, if it told me that he was, sick at the last day end, then it probably would have told me if he was sick again today, so don't end the stream to another day. I could. Let's see. It's day 6. Oh, it's one of the sister days, so more pathologic. What time is it? Well, I could play another day. I don't think today is very long, so as long as I start the quests immediately. Oh, I was gonna kill that thug. I could play another day. I don't really have to go. It's more a function of, am I doing anything tomorrow? No. Am I tired, even though it's late? No, not really. Should I go to bed so I can be a person tomorrow? Well, it's not like I really have anything to do. Might debate with my inner self. I just was going to play Pathologic with my friend. Or I was gonna watch him play. We're not gonna stream it, but personhood is overrated. Yeah, we weren't going to stream it, but it's gonna be a team viewer session, so I could potentially send you guys the link if you want to join it. We usually do voice calling though, so you could either listen to our silly banter and type in the chat, or if you want to see, we're on, I think day 10 or day 11 as The Bachelor. So it'd be like totally out of order, but if you wanted to join, you totally could. I could post the invite session number thing for TeamViewer on my Discord. And you don't actually have to download TeamViewer to view it, you can just view it in a browser. And it's a lot nicer than Twitch. It's a lot nicer than Twitch. For if you actually want to play a game with a friend, there's no delay. So that's why we've been doing it that way. And I've just been doing the stream on Twitch because it's easier to do it like that. Oops, I missed him. Missed him again. Free tourniquet? Oh boy. Oh yeah, I wouldn't want to spoil anything for you either. But yeah, late game for anyone is choice. Just because so much, like past day 9, everybody's path is kind of screwy. They're all a little, I mean, Barack's has, like, a lot to do. And his quests, like, toward the end are more difficult. Painful, even. On certain days. But, late game Bachelor, it's not really, misanthropic is a word for his late game, yes. I guess I'll go see if well, I guess Alexander Saburov is in fact alive. Sorry about that. This version of the HD version, anytime that there's fire, that sound bite plays. Oh shoot. I accidentally opened the blah 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 blah. Sorry. That was probably really loud if you had your volume up. So, sorry for the jump scare. The first time that happened to me, I was playing Daniel's Path. Yeah, the same exact thing happened to me because I forgot about that. I have that in my original version of Pathologic as well. It doesn't play every time, but it plays some of the time. Oh my goodness. It was so jarring the first time. That I was kind of ready for. Not for opening up the blah 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 tab on accident. I went to hit escape to save really quick and I hit the tilde on accident, which opens up that window. Yeah. That's the fire sound for some reason, is that growl. So it's supposed to be like the crackling of fire. And for some reason it's that sound. I keep meaning to go in and see if I can delete that sound bite, because it's really jarring, and I have a headset that only has sound come out my right ear, so after I play around on that day for too long, it starts to really hurt my ear. Yeah, that sound is in the place of fire for some reason. I'm not sure why. I'm just gonna go in the folder and delete it sometime. I just keep meaning to do it because I forgot that it's on the later days. It should be a joke, I know. But that's legit. I don't know why. Yeah, I've encountered it several times before, and I think it was in I don't think it's in all 3 runs of my original copy, but my original copy is really old, so like when I first heard it in my original, I was wondering if my license to the game had expired or something, and it was something they did to people who like pirate the game, but I'm not really sure, because I don't think it ever happened in the game the first couple years that I owned it. But I've definitely heard it before. And it's definitely linked to any time that there's fire. No matter how close or far you are away from it, it's that loud every time, and I just don't understand. Yeah, it's so loud. And I'm not really sure why. Yeah, the first time that I had it on the stream, Dusty was in here, and I was trying to explain that for the sound clip for fire, there was some kind of weird error like that, and that it was really loud, and they weren't ready for it at all. Because I had tried to explain it, and I thought I explained it pretty well, but Dusty didn't believe me, or just didn't thought I was talking about something else, and was also really shocked by that sound. Good times. This is how I keep my viewers on their toes, right? Playing games with weird sound errors. Yeah, I didn't see it on the first day either. It wasn't until I got to these later days with the fire starter quests, and that's when I first heard it, when the arsonists are running around throwing fire around. And that was the first time I heard it, and I was very unhappy about it. To roaring flames, yes. That's the punishment for people who pirate the game. Apparently. But no, I don't know if that's legit or not. 'Cause I didn't think that, because I've owned the game for like 5 years now, the original copy, and I didn't think the first like few times that I played the game that soundbite was in there, but then it just started doing it. Or maybe I just didn't remember that like next time that I played, but I can't remember whose run does it now, because it's only one of them, I think. I think it might be Brock. I don't remember. It could be Clara. But in this HD version that I have, unless it's pulling the soundbite from my original copy's folder, I don't know, there's some kind of corruption somewhere. It could be because I moved the game from one computer to the next when I got new parts. I'm not really sure, but it could be because it thinks I pirated the game. I don't know. Sorry. That was your pathologic wake-up call. Sorry. Yeah, if you ever need to be woken up, let me know. I'll hop on the stream and play a later day. I'll find fire eventually. Yeah, I'll run around till I find it one more time. It's such a bizarre, like almost comical roar. If it wasn't so loud, I would think it was funnier, but it's so loud. Oops. I forgot about this guy. I actually did get that save in. I didn't think I did with the editor coming up like that. Well, it looks like they killed this fire guy. So we'll have to find another one. Arsonist. They killed a rat too. That's pretty sweet. I'm gonna check what the prices are today right quick. They're higher today. I thought they would be. I can sell a bunch of items for a lot of money. Yeah, an alarm clock with that. Oh my goodness. Well, one, that would really wake you up any given day. Funny thing to note, but garbage cans block knives. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ah! That was the worst situation ever. That was horrible. So, when I was a child, this just popped into my head after you said that. I can't do that to my family. When I was a child and still lived with my oldest sister, she had this alarm clock that was... Whoops, I forgot about this guy. It was a cat alarm clock, and it very loudly did meow, meow, meow. And when you hit it, it would say, good morning. Just like that. That was like its exact tone. But it was a lot louder. I didn't want to do it too loud because it's the middle of the night here. So loud. And my family, oh my goodness. That would be very similar alarm clock sound there. That would wake you up for sure. Yeah, I could not imagine waking up to that. Hello! So I see you came in just in time to hear my unique fire sound bit. I don't know why it does that, but it does, and it's half fantastic and half horrendous. My ears are already starting to hurt. Knifed in the back. Hello. That sound clip is probably not in your version of the game. This is a very old copy of the HD version, so I doubt that that is still in there. I have some text differences that, because my friend just recently bought the HD version, and a bunch of his text is different than the text in my HD version. He bought his off of Steam, and I got mine off of a third-party website, so that could also be some of the differences, as his would automatically update because his is connected to Steam and therefore the internet. Mine is not connected to the internet. Mine's just a program on my computer, so it does not update, and I've had it since the HD version very first came out, so there are some differences. It is kind of funny. The first time, oh my god, I was so pissed. I was like, that better not continue to happen. It was so loud. My heart was pounding forever. I had my sound up so high. I've since turned it down some because that sound, well, at the decibel that it's at right now, it's really freaking loud, but what I had it at before, it was like, man. So I can't actually remember if I ended up buying it off of GOG back in the day, or if I ended up buying it on another one, because one of them, it was, I think, on sale for $5, and on GOG it's always $10. So I can't remember if I went with, well, I don't remember, it was so long ago, and I had been on the fence with which one I was gonna buy it from anyway for too long, so I don't remember. Oh, I guess with Clara I don't really need to use the stairs to kill this guy because her like hand-to-hand combat is so easy. Okay, well, yeah. I know I have my headset plugged in, so oh my goodness, he would have started like He would not have gone back to sleep after that. His first trauma. Yes. Oh man. Yeah. I'll try to find it one more time so you can get your fill for the night. But then I'm probably gonna end the stream because I haven't been doing anything for a while. And I don't know if my pup can be heard in the background, but he has been kind of making noises for a while. And I should probably 'cause he's not really awake. I think he's just dreaming. But I might try to do something to soothe him. Alright, thanks for hanging around for a while. It was fun having pathologic discussion and just laughing about that crazy soundbite. Because man, is that bizarre. I have to not accidentally hit the guards. Okay, they killed him, so I don't get anything. Thanks for stealing my kill, guys. Really appreciate it. Make sure that rat's not coming after me. It's raining, so he still hasn't seen me yet. Do you... Oh. Well, the guard took the knife for me. Thanks, buddy. Alright. The guard took half his health, too. That was kind of sweet. Jeez. But yeah, that was, pretty silly. Yes, free bandage. Free 30 coins. We'll try to find one more instance of our crazy sound thingy. And then I'll probably end the stream. Because that, it's just sort of silly, really, but oops. Well, I think that's a great place to end the stream, wouldn't you say? I mean, it was fun to run around for a while and laugh about my crazy sound thingy. I think I'm gonna try to find that clip and just delete it from the folder. Because it just doesn't need to exist and keep giving everybody heart attacks. Oh, well, my pup is conveniently getting fussy right this second as well, too, so thanks for tuning in. I always appreciate when you guys are around commenting on stuff and making stuff like that extra enjoyable, but yeah, we'll continue with Barack's Day 5 tomorrow, so it probably won't be as late as today. I had to start a little later because I was out today, but I'll get some RPG Maker stream in, and then I'll do Barack's Day 5, so yeah, thanks for hanging around. Yeah, you have a good one too. Yeah, my crying pup. Yeah. He's just wants attention, I swear. He's like, yeah, Pathologic is nice, but I have some things to tell you. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here, so thanks for tuning in, guys. Until tomorrow.